This is a quick strategy demonstration of the open range bounce. Basically what we're looking for is stocks that are breaking out of their first 5-minute opening range. So here we have 5-minute open range breakout. The filter is simply _5 MOPRNG for 5. The underscore is just for a space, so we're just locking in to those particular alerts. The terms are basically if the buy rules and the sell rules are identical but mirrored. The on alert key here is out minus, so on a downward breakout we're going to look to buy on it's actually a buy stop on a 1-minute trend fast. So we have the fast and the slow tymoraPRO cycle optimized trends. This just dynamically adjusts off of that, and we're also looking to buy if the asset is trading below the open and trading downward on the 1-minute and the 3-minute time frames. And also it'll put a stop at the high low of the day, as we see here. And the first target where we'll look to sell half of the position is at the $ D open, which is the variable that simply indicates the day's open. If I right click here, you see like for Boeing, you have $D open over here. That's the variable that's being used. And actually we better get going because the runtime for this strategy is only 9:35 to 9:40, where we're actually picking the stocks that we want for this strategy, and then it's up to us to manage it from there. We also just put a minimum stop of 5, and if for some reason we're still holding any positions by the close, we'll flatten by close. Equal 30 is 30 seconds before the close. The final term here is size by val equal 20,000. So we're going to put $20,000 in each one of these positions, and the strategy will automatically adjust it to the closest 100 shares. And here we have max positions 5, max orders 5. So we'll have a maximum of 5 positions at any one time, and a maximum of 5 orders in different assets at the same time to get there. And lastly, this is just we're going to just do this in training mode right now, but if we wanted to switch accounts, it's just as simple as clicking the drop down and selecting your live account. So let's go. Let's see what we get here. There we go. We just got already 2 stocks. Let's take a look at them. Just got a few more. There's 3 shorts here. Potential shorts. Remember, they're tracking now. We can double click on any one. We see the alert. Here we have 5-minute open range breakout plus. So that's why we're going to start tracking the short side. So we see here, let's look at this first one, LXK. Here's our order for 800 shares on a buy stop. So you see it's tracking that outer fast trend line. So we're going to track the price as it goes down. We're looking for a bounce back. And it might reach the open, it might not, but you see that's where, in this case, we're adding our own discretion to adjust the stops, the targets, and if we get a good move, we might just hit flatten all at once and just take the whole profit right off the table. So we'll just kind of wait now and see what happens. Watch how this unfolds. Market's down 24 on the Dow. And of course, depending on what your criteria is, what you're comfortable with, you can make any adjustments you want. You might actually only want to take positions that are in line with the current market trend. We can take a quick look at see how the Dow is going here. See, so maybe you only want to take a long if the Dow is trading above the open or above its 1-minute trend averages. As here, all this information, anything on the charts that you want, you can actually key in on too. There's a lot of information here. And depending on how complex your strategy is, you can focus in on a lot of items on the chart. Again, in this case, just click here, we see all the different variables we can pull from the chart if we wanted to. We still don't have a position, but let's just take a look at some of these. Okay, still moving up here. See, we have our 300 share short. Stock still moving up. Get this OEF. Take a look at some more. This is an S&P 100 index fund. That's another thing too. You see, we're getting some funds here, some ETFs. You can actually filter those out too. We could have just gone here, main filter, and done the squiggly is not, so we would do not okay ETF. Let's check out M. You also see all the news here, so we can get a quick overview of what's going on. So it's Macy's here. So we actually have one position now in OEF. Let's go back, take a look. Okay, and you see what happened here. We just follow those lines up. We just hit over here. We got our fill, put a strategy automatically put a stop at the high of the day. And here's our first target for 50% of the position right back at the day's open. Can click up position log, and we see how our strategy is doing so far. Of course, there's only that one trade, but you see if we just mouse over here, 5-minute open range breakout plus was the alert that triggered this symbol. Entries, we see the long short P&L, the combined P&L, all the other statistics. You see the performance history. Take a look at the action log and see what's been going on here. See all the positions we took. Let's just focus, say, on EPD. Type EPD in the search box. Potential short trade, that was the alert. New sell orders, you see how we've been repricing. So it keeps repricing higher, trying to get that fill. How are we doing over here? Oh, we just got another fill here on OEF. Oh no, actually, let's see, we got two things here. We have OEF, it looks like we closed out for that position. We didn't make much on that, actually, it was too close in that case. But we still have 100 shares of that. And now it's starting to come in. And we also got, oh, now we're getting a bunch. Okay, we just got Macy's. So let's see, with this I'm definitely moving all the way down here. Let me adjust that stop. So let's at least lock this in. Okay, yeah, we'll just lock in there on the rest of the position. I just do that by clicking on the order price button and just dragging it up or down. Let's go back to Macy's here. Okay, so we just got our fill. Okay, so that looks good. We have the stop at the high of the day. We have our target down at the open over here, 300 shares. And let's take a look at our TBT. Looks okay too, same thing. We have our target back at the day's open for half of the position, or rounded to 100 shares in this case. We got, oh, EPD filled. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, so there we go. We have our target and our stop at the highs. Let's see if we need to make any other adjustments anywhere. Oh, look at that. Whoa, look at our Macy's position. Well, that's really working well now. Oh, definitely got to do some adjusting here. Okay, let's lock in to this point. You know what? I'm just going to take some of this off the table. Let's see, because that's already a nice move. Let's just knock off 25%. I just did that by right-clicking on any of these buttons and clicking for a flat 25%. And you see, if we look over here, okay, it adjusted that to 20% because of the 100 share requirement and reduced short. So I dropped 100 shares, took a $13 profit, and it just readjusted those targets for the new quantities. And it's going on doing its thing. So far, our P&L is showing $43. Let's see if we need any more adjustments here. Let's look at, just look quickly again here at our TBT. Okay, the stop looks good for now. Let's look at what happened here. Okay. Oh, we're still trying to get our fill on LXK. EPD. Okay, we're not doing much here. And you know, if I'm just happy with the overall profit, I can just flatten everything. I can pick any ones like this individually, hold the control key. I can flatten all of those in one shot, adjust other things, remove the stops, remove the targets, unmanage it. Maybe I want to leave it for the rest of the day separately from this strategy. That's unmanaged. I can change the mode for the flatten from market, midpoint, inside, bid offer. And you just cancel all the orders that say this. You know, in fact, yeah, maybe this LXK I don't want to deal with anymore. It's just not filling quickly enough. It's taking too long. It's just trending too strongly downward. Just cancel that particular position. Let's go back here and see what's going on. Definitely want to lock in some more profits here. Oh, yes. Oh, and look at that. Now we're up 94 overall. The only position we're kind of down on is this EPD right now. Let's take a look at this TBT. It's still moving nicely. You see all of our stops. And actually, let me just double click again. You see if you had multiple stops, multiple targets, you would actually see the one that's active over here. Of course, you see the original alert again that triggered that. And of course, you have all the statistics, position, VAR, value at risk, average position price, just gives you all the details all the way from the multiple strategy level, the strategy set, down to the individual strategy that you're currently working, down to the actual position. Okay, let's go back to Macy's here. Ooh, our stop. And again, this strategy is not doing this in an automated way, but we can actually have the strategy dynamically adjust stops and such too. It just depends what we're comfortable with, how much you want the strategy builder and tymoraPRO to manage for you. You notice every time I'll make those external adjustments myself on the chart, tymoraPRO picks that up here. EXT adjust stop S. So it's an external adjustment of the stop on a short position of Macy's M. And it says I lowered the stop by 6 ticks, and here I lowered it again by another tick. Still not getting that fill on LXK. That's not a problem. Let's see. OEF. I guess we hit the stop on our OEF position. And we just... Oh, now we just... Whoa, there we go. We just got our LXK fill. Okay. Just look at that. We just crossed over. We now have a very high target up here. So we'll probably want to lower that if we want to use a target. And let's see. At the low of the day, we have our 800 share stop. And I think you can already move that up a bit. No need to wait more on that. We actually did a run of this yesterday. The video unfortunately didn't work out, but I kept the run here, and we see I actually ended up closing out $550 on this one. So this one worked very nicely. You see all the performance history, maximum profits, maximum drawdown, where we got into each position, average entries, average exits. On that note, I'll stop here. I hope this provided a few more strategy ideas. Catch you all later.